Alright, hey Math 8. I just wanted to do a quick video lesson to kind of talk about this new unit that we're doing, specifically in this lesson 2, or lesson 3. So we're in lesson 3. I assigned you to complete 3.3, which is this, over the weekend. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make a video and show you how to do it, and hopefully that helps you with the next part, problem number 3. But the whole idea here is we're just going to follow the steps. Why don't I just do this? Using one colored pencil, okay, I'm using a pen, don't hate me, draw the images of points P and Q using C as the center of dilation and a scale factor of 4. So that's a lot of information, okay? So C is the center of dilation and a scale factor of 4. Label the new points P prime and Q prime, okay? So now, when we're using C as a center of dilation, what we're discussing and what I'm trying to get you to start using is this ray. Okay, now a ray starts at the center of dilation, C, and we just draw it out, all the way out. Okay, and take it as far as you need because we have to go scale factor of 4. Okay, so we have to take that out, scale factor of 4, and get this set up here, and all the way out. Looks a little different, but we're going to deal with it. Boom. Okay? There's a ray. And then I want to do a ray from C through Q. Again, C is that center of rotation or center of dilation, and I'm just going to draw it out. Bingo. Okay, there's a ray. Now I want to go a scale factor of 4. So I'm taking this distance and I want to do that distance 4 times. Now, kids, I'm going to go ahead and show you the cheat because a lot of you are using measurement, using like inches or centimeters or something. So what I'm going to show you is this is that distance here, right? So this would be 2, this would be 3, this would be 4. Do you see what I did? Because the scale isn't necessarily about measuring this like exactly with centimeters or inches, right? It's just saying this distance is going to be 4 distances. So this is going to be now dot P prime. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 times as far away. Scale factor of 4. All right? So then I'm going to do the same thing with Q. All right, so Q is here, measuring this distance, right there. So I'm going to go, there's 2, there's 3, and then there's 4. So this will be point, and we can call that Q prime. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4 times as far. Nice. Now, the next one, using a different color. Draw the images of points P and Q using C as the center and a scale factor of 1/2. So now, I'm cutting this distance in half. Gotta cut that distance in half. So maybe now we measure. Maybe we use this guy now. What do we get? Oh, that's not pretty. Let's try inches. Not so pretty. So let's go ahead and do, this was Q. I want 1/2, so what if I just folded it in half? Mr. Mock, can you do that? Well, isn't that the same thing? Isn't that taking it and putting it in half? Well, it seems like you're struggling with that, Mr. Mock. Well, I am, okay? Let's just get over it. All right? So there I folded it. It is half. When I put it back, half is going to be right there, right? So now this is 1/2, and I'm going to make that Q prime prime. Q double prime, all right? Which is what it asked me to do. And then I'm going to do the same here with P, fold it in half. Now, Mr. Mock, it seems like you're putting a lot of effort into this and like you really care. Yeah, I care to get a right answer. Getting a correct answer is awesome. right? And maybe it takes me a little extra work because I got to fold this note card. But at least I know when I fold the note card, I'm doing half, and I'm going to get the right answer. Because I'm competitive, and I like being right. Okay, so now that's P prime prime. Okay, so when I'm looking at your work, this is what I'm expecting to see. And we talked about, I don't want you to just eyeball it. Eyeballing it, that's not good. I wouldn't want that from a doctor. I wouldn't want that from an engineer. I wouldn't want that from an architect. I don't want people just eyeballing it. All right, that doesn't make sense to me. So that's what we're looking for. Center of dilation, always drawing the ray, and then if we need to, just use a note card to measure, right? You don't have to always go here. Now, I know oh, wait, that went almost just 3. Anyway, so you don't always have to measure with a measuring device. You can use just a note card. Next, number 3. I was asked by the book to give you guys a scale, and I said use a scale of 2. Use a scale of 2. Mr. Monkey told me to use 3. Yeah, some of you I challenged and had you use 3. If you want to use 3 instead, go for it, right? And what it's saying is choose a point inside the shaded circle, but outside the rectangle. So you pick a point anywhere. Up here, you want to put there, right there, over here, over there, however you want to do it. Okay, maybe you put it here and go that way. Maybe you go here and go this way. But this is going to be your center of dilation. So you put it anywhere, and then you're going to draw a ray from your center of dilation through all the vertices. And then use your note card. Measure it, and then double it. And what you're going to do is you're going to scale up your rectangle, however you drew it, and it's going to look really cool. All right, guys? That is due Tuesday. Please have it done. I will see you guys then. Enjoy your weekend.